Spawning up in the top right position of Oxide, it is the red Protoss player from Alpha X. Give it up for Zoun. And his opponent, with a breakout performance, taking down Solar 3-2 in the semifinals, it is Team NV's Percival. You know, he has always been one of those players that I've seen in brackets, but I've said to myself, like, I don't think he's got it. I don't think he can do this. But I mean, here we go. Here we go. He is doing it. I feel like Blizzard has made some missteps after Overwatch. I would say that you're being very polite to them by saying that. Or Overwatch? Yeah, seriously. Original Overwatch was actually pretty cool. If they could have kept Overwatch as it was right after release and, you know, created a proper viewer interface for it, it actually could have been a legitimately enjoyable to watch and still good to play game. Now, I know that people still enjoy it, and then if you do, absolutely fantastic. I'm glad to say that, or I'm glad to hear that. But it used to be a lot more interesting. Back when individual plays could be big, that was really nice. That was really, really beneficial. I'm glad you're okay now, Buckboy. I'm really glad to hear that. It's always tough dealing with something like that. It is really, really unpleasant. Now, let's see what's going to happen in this game. I was going to say Warp Gate getting delayed a little bit, but I think he literally did that just so the SCV would see that it wasn't started yet. And then he starts it up as soon as it basically gets out of range. So that's going to be pretty nice. May trick Percival into thinking that Zoun's going for an early Stargate. Or he just, you know, missed it by half a second. It is going to be a Twilight Council coming down. And, well, what can we expect from these? What can we expect from these two players? We do have, a very quick double Hellion opening coming out from Percival. Going to be swapping that off on the Tech Lab. Or on the Reactor, I should say. Now, Zoun, he is looking around for this.
I am here in the shadows.
He's looking for some kind of proxy. New Terran blood, yes! Terran blood for the Blood God. Zoun, he is going to try and get up a wall against this. He's going to go for a 2-gate Robo, which is, of course, a really, really nice economic build. Allows you to get a very, very quick third Nexus. And the Hellions, they might be able to run by here, but no, they're not going to be able to. And Zoun, good defense to start things off. There will be a Widow Mine drop with this. And this is kind of funny. He's going to go for 3 Widow Mines and 3 Hellions, which is such a bizarre combination. Overwatch is way more niche than it needs to be. Yeah, it should have mass appeal. I don't believe Percival can break Zoun. It's going to be a really tough time for him. He's actually going to be going up into a 4-gate blank here. That is kind of neat. Kind of neat. Now, we're going to be seeing the Hellion run by while we see the Widow Mine drop in the natural. Okay, so he's going to try and force the probes to get pulled. And now the Hellions will go for a big lineup. Huge damage coming in here on the Stalkers. Already 5 probes getting picked off. Huge lineup coming in. Great move from Percival. Oh my god. Nice hot pickup right there from Zoun. But this is so much damage. 13 probes and a lot of army units going down as well. Great job from Percival. He just killed off 2. Well, there's only 2 Stalkers, but 13 probes is so many probes getting taken down. And now the Adepts. Oh, well, no, he's going to be able to deal with this. Nice job. And the Blink will allow him to complete the kill. Good stuff right there. That's the thing about 1v1 play, is it's so much easier to organize tournaments. It will be a 3 racks follow-up. Percival already has a bunker in the main base to help deal with this 4-gate flank. And this tank, it is not going to be able to, these stalkers are not going to be able to deal with this tank. And 4 SCVs did get picked off there. That's really, really nice from Zoun. But Percival finding incredible damage to start off this game. That was a really, really cool maneuver. And it is a 3 racks follow-up coming out of Percival. Zoun. No, people are allowed to talk about FPS if they want. That's totally fine. I mean, like, if they're shitting on SC2, that's one thing, but you can talk about what you want. It's going to be a Colossus coming in here. Oh. Look at this patrol. Just kind of derping into each other. 2 more gateways coming down from Zoun. He's doing what he can to try and come back. He's almost evened up the worker count. Now, the one thing that's a big problem is that he's going to have a tough time dealing with an attack from Percival, Zoun, that is. He's already got 1 Colossus out. Extended Thermal Lance is on the way, and he will have charge as well in time for an attack coming in. And Percival, he is going to be looking for this aggressive move. Nice target fire from Zoun. Going to be able to take out like 4 Marines right there. Oh, can he get that 5th? Not quite. 3rd command center will come down from Percival. Percival does have a very large army supply lead. And, well, Stim and Combat Shield's about to finish up. This is, of course, the big timing that he will be going for. Great moves from Zoun right here. Just picking off individual Marines where he can. Oh, but that Raven. Oh, God, he's going to lose the Raven. Oh, that is a huge pickoff for Zoun. That is really, really nice. And now he's got a little bit of a Zealot counterattack coming in here. Percival sending more and more units forward. The fact that these Colossus don't have to worry about interference matrix is so, so good for Zoun. And really, really bad for Percival. Meanwhile, we do have a lot of these reinforcements actually getting picked off. A couple Marines and a Marauder right there. Meanwhile, the Extended Thermal Lance Colossus, 3 Colossus? Yeah, Percival cannot push into this. This is actually really, really great from Zoun. He's going to be able to recover. And losing that Raven was actually so devastating. Oh, nice scan. Does take out the Observer, but yeah, he can't keep pushing right here. He absolutely cannot keep pushing. Oh, nice hot pickup on that tank. But this just seems like there's too much. Oh, the nice tank positioning right here from Percival going to help out a lot. But the Colossus, they are going to range down one of those tanks immediately. Second one getting taken out by the charge lots and stalkers. And Percival, well, he is getting forced back. He is losing a lot. Zoun, he has turned this game from a really, really bad situation into a very playable one. Going to take out all of those Widow Mines here. He does have to be careful that he doesn't get his Colossus kind of caught out, but I think he's done enough to this army that, yeah, he can just continue to chase. Oh, this is so, so nice out of Zoun. Picking off that Raven was really the key to everything. Oh, and he's going to find 2 additional medevacs right there. Percival. He has really let this game get out of hand, and Zoun, he's got to be feeling really good about this. And this is why Dark was saying that he's become the best Protoss player in Korea, is because a lot of other players would have absolutely crumbled in this situation, but Zoun, he stayed patient, he managed to come back, and now he is pushing this to a W right here. He's going to find 11 SCVs, so many workers going down, not enough Vikings to deal with these Colossus. GG will get called, and Percival found a ton of damage early on, but isn't able to capitalize on it. And we're headed to game number 2. Zoun up 1-0 in this grand finals. Very, very well done. Yeah, that Raven, losing the Raven was so catastrophic for Percival. I think if he'd kept it alive, he probably just walks over Joun, because that army was just the Colossus. Like, that was it, pretty much. And here we go. Spawning up in the top left position of Lightshade. It is the Alpha X Protoss player, Joun. And his opponent, spawning down in the bottom right, representing Team NV. Had a big lead, but couldn't close it out. It is Percival. Tough spelling bee name for sure. And, well, I really liked the opening from Percival. The Widowmine plus Hellion combo looked really, really powerful. Like, really good. And it got him ahead. It got him into a really solid spot. Like, he was very far ahead. But he wasn't able to close it out. And losing that Raven really, really cost him a lot. Now, we're seeing a very, very quick double gas coming down from Percival in game number 2. I wonder what he's going to try and do with this. He probably is going to try and mix things up a little bit. Yeah, I want to see Percival versus Solar as well. Probably going to see if I can get those replays and might cast them from replay a little later in the week. Or possibly, maybe I'll just throw them right onto the YouTube. Maybe we'll do that. We do have a factory coming down, as expected. Percival still mining with... Okay, there we go. As I say that, he takes a few SCVs off gas, but he's still got a lot of gas in the bank. And we're going to be seeing at least 2 Reapers coming in here. The skirmishes are quite fun in Total War. Joun, he is looking around the map right now, wanting to find... Wow, he's got 2 probes scouting. And one of them is going to find the Reaper that is actually scouting for Joun to be doing something weird. So it's kind of funny the way that works out. And that should let Joun know that, yeah, you know what? This is probably just normal stuff. Basic, normal weirdness. I don't think he built too many SCVs. I think he just lost the Raven, and that's pretty much it. The interference matrices, being able to switch off 2 of your opponent's Colossus and them not being able to do anything about it is absolutely massive. So losing that ability, when that's really what your attack is centered on, means that any damage that was done earlier on kind of is nullified. Ooh, this is nice. A cute little trap from Percival, and he's going to be able to take down this Adept. Really nice micro from Percival, and excellent usage of those bushes. Oh, that was a Class A ambush right there. Very, very well done. Nice wall coming in here from Joun. But Percival, he's going to be able to get through with these Reapers. We'll find 3 probes, which is not bad. And a full scout as well. Will he be able to get away? No, he's not going to be able to. In fact, he gets a nice... Wow, that's a really nice grenade. Hits 6 probes with that. But actually doesn't really dislodge them that much. Costs maybe 1 mineral trip for each of them. Meanwhile, it looks like more probes actually went down. So Percival, he finds himself in a really great spot to start things off. And it is going to be an armory coming out here. So perma-cloak on the window mines. But Joun, he's already got an observer on the way. He'll be pretty well prepared to deal with this, I feel. This is a good situation right now for Percival, but Joun has the ability to potentially just shut this down hard. Now, will he? That is another question entirely. Percival, going to angle in to this left side here. Blink. Oh, it's still a ways away from finishing up. If it were done, of course, he could potentially just jump in on top of that medevac. Medevac, did it see the 3rd base? Ooh, it did. That's a nice little scout. Observer is in the natural expansion, as well as, of course, the one moving across the map. There we go. Percival going to try and jump on the natural expansion. Blink is done, which means that these 2 stalkers can actually be used to bait out the Widowmine shots, but not going to be the case here. This Widowmine does get a single kill. Meanwhile, there's actually another drop coming into the main base, and it doesn't find too much. Only 2 probes going down total. Oh, will the Observer be here in time? This Widowmine is not yet fired. Oh, nice retargeting from Percival. Joan, get out of there. Oh, man, that's going to allow this second Widowmine to actually fire again. Oh, that is really devastating. 6 probes going down right there. Great moves from Percival, but really unnecessary mistakes from Joun right there, and good job right there from Percival. Meanwhile, one of the medevacs does... Actually, no, both of the medevacs are going to make it home. Wait, where's the second? Yeah, it gets all the way home. Nice job from Percival. He is quite far ahead in this game number 2. I like that he's repairing his medevacs back up to full as well. And they just provide a little pro bono surgery on the side. Percival. Sorry, Joan, I should say. He is going up into triple probe production. He's got that robotic spade done, and now he is starting up his first Colossus. This is an eerily similar start to game number 1. Ooh, Percival, unfortunately getting supply blocked here. Will be forced. I think he had to drop a... Yeah, he dropped a supply depot right there. Supply drop. People don't realize how much, until you play this game, how much a supply block really, really screws up your build. Joan, he is going to try and just harass at the front. Yeah, I agree with you there, Thorn. I don't think he needed to keep pushing. In fact, I think he needed to not keep pushing. Stealing tech reminds me of Spies in Red Alert 2. Oh, they were so strong. They were so cool. Ooh, Widowmine. Not Widowmine. What am I talking about? Raven. Raven going to go after this Observer. Man, he's got to be really careful that he doesn't lose this Raven in game number 2. That was the key to Joun surviving in the previous game. Joan, he's getting up to 10 gateways here. Double Forge coming down behind this. Now, it is important to note that there is no extended thermal lance for Joan this time. And Stim and combat shields, they will be finished on up. Oh, God, that is a really nicely placed Observer. Raven, he's got to be really careful right here. +1 attack is going to be done as well. And Joan, ooh, he's got a lot of sentries available. Colossus, they're going to wander way too far forward. And one of them loses all of its shields pretty much. Does get a couple of decent swipes with them, but not amazing. Now this is nice because it slows down Percival a ton. +1 attack is done for Percival. He's got a pretty decent army supply lead. Oh, and he goes for the anti-armor missile instead of the interference matrix, which is a little bit strange to me. Tanks do get into a really, really nice position right here. Percival, he has his 3rd command center landed. He is now up in workers a little bit. The only thing is he has not started up his +1 armor, which is a little bit unfortunate. I do like this. Oh, it's going to be a 4 Marauder drop. That's cute. The only thing about that is your Marauders are what's going to be dealing with the Colossus. Another anti-armor missile coming down. So this is good if you can force a fight, but if you can't, I mean, what does that really do? Oh, wow, look at that. He takes down 3 Stalkers right there. Meanwhile, huge flank coming in from Joun. Really, really nice moves with those Zealots. But I think, oh, that battery overcharge is going to help out a lot. However, one Colossus does still get taken down. Another one almost going down. It will go down. The tank fire helping out so much from Percival. And this time, even though he does take kind of an expensive fight, he will not be denied. And Percival, he is looking really, really good here. Colossus gets turned off again and will get taken out by the tanks and Vikings. Joan, he's going to take out these last 2 tanks, but he is going to lose so much to make it happen. And Percival, he is very, very far ahead right now. He has 68 workers to 57 probes. He has got a ton of... he's killed off all of his opponent's power units. He still has a good number of medevacs right here. The one thing, like I said, his +1 armor, very, very late. But we still don't have 1-1 yet for Joan. Joan's Double Forge not coming online just yet. These charge lots actually doing quite a bit because they're forcing some friendly fire. Oh, but that Immortal will get tagged by the concussive shells and will get picked off. 40 army supply lead right now for Percival. He is looking so good. Now this Colossus is a little bit of a problem to deal with. But is it going to be enough? I don't think so. These shield batteries are going to help out a lot. There is a battery overcharge available once again. 2 siege tanks. They are going to siege up in position of this gas, which is quite nice for Percival. That 1 siege tank not sieging, which is a little bit strange. And there we go. We will see the siege come down. Battery overcharge does get popped. Percival, does he have enough to break through? I think the answer is yes. He's going to bide his time. No need to rush in. He's very, very far ahead. He's up 50 supply. And Zoun, he knows he is too far behind. GG is called. And Percival will even the series at 1 apiece. Honestly, it could have been 2-0 lead for Percival right now. He is looking so good. Spawning down in the bottom left position of 2000 Atmos. It is the red Protoss player from Alpha X. Give it up for Zoun. And his opponent spawning up in the top right. Representing Team Envy. It is Percival. Very, very cool to see some young blood coming in. Ooh, and we're going to be seeing a very early SCV coming in. Now, I think this is going to be for an engineering bay block. Yeah, it absolutely is. He is angling this around, looking to avoid that early probe. This is going to be pretty cool. I like this. Percival coming in solid. Now, it feels like Percival has a really... Oh, look at this. Double engineering bay coming in. Oh, my goodness. So look at this. Look at where the SCV is right now. It is in a position where it is so hard to get. Oh, but wow, Zoun, he's going to get it. Nice job. Now, with 4 probes, this will go down pretty quickly. Like, actually, very, very quickly. And that's not going to delay as long as it could. And we won't need to see a Zealot come out either, which is really, really nice for Zoun, but not so bad, not so bad. It will be a Marine into a reactor. Now, are we going to see another Hellion opening coming out here? I'm thinking we probably will. He is really, really liking this early factory aggression, and it's looked good so far in these first couple of games. Oh, it's the Egyptian theme from Age of Mythology. This is going to be, yeah, Proxy Starport. Ooh, this is very, very cute. Percival is not yet taking an expansion, by the way, and he's looking around the map, making sure he's not getting proxied. This is a very, very fast Proxy Starport, by the way. This is about as quick as it can be. I probably do. You're probably right about that, Rambo Part 6. And this is a very, very early setup, and Zoun sees this, and I think he's got to be thinking, oh, I'd love to see a shield battery in his main mineral line. He is going to be going for a Phoenix first, which is good, but of course the Oracle would be a lot better at gunning down those Hellions. Still, the ability to lift a Hellion and take it out of the fight entirely, if he can get up to 2 Phoenixes by the time this attack comes in, that would be really, really nice. However, I think he's only going to be able to have 1 for the moment. Oh, Zoun, he is on the hunt. And he checks the normal location. Oh, that is so nice for Percival that he put this a little bit further to the right. Hey, thank you, Pedro, for the resub. And, oh, there we go. There's that double lift. But look at this. We're actually going to see a fair bit of damage still coming in here. Zoun trying to kind of split the probes, but he is still taking a lot of damage. Percival, he is going to find so much damage with this as these Hellions get dropped back down to Earth. 13 probes. Can he get a 14th? No, not quite. But the medevac is actually going to get out of here. Oh, and look at this. Double Widow Mine. Oh, he is trying to set a little trap. That is a cool little move, but we're not going to be seeing that actually manage to connect. Now 4 Adepts. And now Percival, yeah, he sees that he's not going to get found right there. And he's just going to come back, or go back into the main base with a Widowmine drop. Only thing, he is going to have a tough time holding this natural. He's going to lose, well, he's going to lose at least 4 SCVs right here. But on the other side, the Widowmine drop will come in. Zoun. Ooh, look at this burrow, unburrow coming in. I don't know about that unburrow. I mean, he wouldn't have gotten the kill on the Phoenixes anyways. Honestly, forcing the recall on the Phoenixes is still quite nice. Like, very, very nice. And he's going to be able to secure his natural now. Percival, it's probably pretty much an even game. Oh, I don't know about moving so far forward with that Cyclone. That is really unfortunate. He does pick off the Phoenix, but he will lose all these Marines. And now Zoun, he is going to have so much map control. And 3 Adepts is still enough to one-shot Marines. And that's exactly what they're going to go for. This Viking will get taken down, and the Cyclone gets lifted as well. Repair trying to keep it alive. But if this Cyclone goes down, we might actually see a situation where Percival kind of gets camped. But fortunately, the Cyclone did survive. However, the full repair, is it going to be enough? No, it will not. And now, oh, things are going to get really, really awkward here as more Phoenixes come across the map from Zoun. Viking trying to survive. Oh, this one just barely manages to land. Lift does come in on the Cyclone. Oh, the Viking gets sniped off by that Stalker. And the Cyclone gets lifted. God, some really fancy micro coming in from both players here. I thought you had resubbed before too. I think you had, but it notified me in chat. Yeah, I think it... That's weird. I don't know. Sometimes Twitch is just weird. Either way, thank you. And thank you for the gifted subs from earlier. Ooh, Viking. If it had popped out even a second or two faster, that kind of would have been pretty unfortunate. Now, are we going to see a couple of SCVs pulled and a little bit of a push? Zoun, really great Phoenix control, by the way. And he's going to be able to get in here. He's going to find 5 SCVs. And should we see a recall? I think so. He actually doesn't have any lifts available anyways. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub. Scooter McGavin to Flamio Hotman. Thank you very much. Ooh, Stim comes in from Percival. He is going to be able to find a lot of these units. And the Phoenixes, they're not going to be able to help out very much. Ooh, but here comes the battery overcharge. Is that going to be enough? I don't think so. Percival finds himself a great little fight right there. He is playing really, really well. Honestly, both players are playing incredibly well. Pylon will go down. I think this should be a cancel on this third base. Oh, the Viking gets a little bit out of position. Will get picked off for free. But cancel comes in on this base. That is quite nice. Do see a nice pickup on a couple of those Marines. Is going to be able to take it out. Now, will we see one of these Phoenixes go down? Yes, it will. Oh my god, those Marines actually providing. Oh, look at that. The gun and the Marine actually, like, melts away. But the Cyclone was able to hold its lock on, and actually, those Marines were able to get the kill. Or provide the vision that let the Cyclone get the kill, in fact. Probe almost gets picked off, but not quite. I would really like to see Percival just go home with these units. They gain so much more value if you add medevacs. And in fact, they even have +1 attack, combat shields, and concussive shells nearly finished up. Yeah, just get out of there. I like that he checked again for the third Nexus, but having seen that it's not constructed, you know, just go home and revel in the lead he has built for himself. Ooh, Phoenixes. I think they picked off another Marine right there. Man, they are really doing a good job. Still, this is a solid lead for Percival right now. +1 attack is finished on up. And yeah, you got to let these medevacs heal up your army a little bit. Just give it like 10 seconds. Joun, he does have Colossus with this and enough energy for a Guardian Shield. Phoenixes, ooh, they're going to look for a kill. Don't get it, but they get a lot of damage, which is nice on one of those medevacs. Scan comes in, sees that Extended Thermal Lance is not yet... Well, he sees that there's 2 Colossus. If he clicked the Colossus, he see that no Extended Thermal Lance is available. But it is now done. Oh, man. And, man, so many lifts being used on that right there. That Cyclone. Meanwhile, the Phoenix is trying to lift up some Marauders. Oh, and the... Wow, look at that. A Mind Drag coming in. Percival, I think he managed to dodge it with those Marauders, though. Which is really, really nice. So good micro and counter micro coming in for both players. And, well, there's just not enough here for Percival to try and push in. He stayed a little bit too long on the map. And these Phoenixes were absolute MVPs of this fight. Wow, that one Colossus has 11 kills. There's your MVP right there. Oh, God, look at the big swipes coming in. Swiper, no swiping. And Percival... Once again, he had himself a lead, but it feels like... Oh, never mind. Hold that thought. This is a huge surround coming in from Percival. Oh, but that Widowmine actually friendly firing 2 Marauders down. And I think this is just too much. Joun, he is going to take game number 3 after a great comeback. Honestly, with some very small differences. Percival could have 3-0'd this grand finals. Absolutely. Joun on championship point here. Will he be able to close it out, or will Percival send us to a game 5? Spawning down in the bottom left position of Blackburn. It is the red Protoss player. Give it up for Alpha X's Joun. And his opponent, spawning down in the bottom right, representing Team Envy. It is Percival. Coming in with some very cool builds. Very, very cool builds. Ooh, we're going to be seeing another full wall build coming in from Percival. He did some very, very cool stuff previously. And it looked really, really good. Really, really powerful. The openers have pretty much always given him a lead, which is really, really impressive. Swiper, no swiping. I think they were ahead... Or I think Percival was a little... Ooh, second barracks coming in here. What? Oh, 3 racks on 1 base. What? Now that is bold. That is very, very bold. I think Percival was ahead before he lost a bunch of his stuff. He had a bunch of Widowmines and Marauders coming in that, if they'd rallied up with the army, would have been really, really good against the Colossus. But yeah, Percival looked really good right there. Really, really good. Terran is headed economically if they're equal. Generally speaking, yes. This is so cool that we're seeing Percival going for a 1 base, 3 racks. This is absolutely nutty. Now... if Joun cannot identify that, that is going to be a really, really tough scenario. If Terran remembers to call mules. More like if they don't have to be scanning constantly. Ooh, very aggressive Adept Shade. I don't think Joun has any idea yet. Okay, he is going to shade into the natural, and he will see that there is no natural. And that's probably going to be enough for him to be like, I see. Adept will shade on out. It actually hasn't... oh, it's taken exactly 1 HP damage. Going to be a second gateway coming down from Zoun. He's already got a nice little shield battery at the front. This is going to be a very aggressive move from Percival. I have not seen a 1 base 3 racks in... It's got to be like 10 years. Like, you just don't see this. This is like literally Wings of Liberty beta stuff. Now, oh, I was just going to say, are we going to see the boys pulled? And you're damn right we sure will. Stim, combat shields, Marines, Marauders, and a bunch of the boys. This is so cool. Now, there's 2 pylons at the natural, but no sentries. Oh, we are going to see a gateway getting warped in here. But he's going to gun that down so quickly. Battery overcharge is going to get popped, and it's going to get gunned down immediately. We will see the units getting target fire down. Blake not quite done. I would love to see target fire on those pylons. Oh, but Zoun, he is not going to be able to save any of these units. Percival, he is going to do it in game number 4 with the 1 base 3 racks. Oh my god, we are headed to game number 5. Spawning up in the top left position of Romanticide. It is Alpha X's Zoun. And his opponent. Spawning down in the bottom right. Representing Team Envy, it is Percival. And he's going for a gas first here in Game 5. We're going to be seeing more cheekiness coming out here. Now, will this be a fake proxy Rax? Or is he going to actually proxy something else? Oh, this is so cool. Saturdays are for the boys. And Zoun, he is saying, I do not want to die to something like this again. Oh, it's going to be another engineering bay block. It is going to be another engineering bay block. Let's go. Percival. He is earning a fan right now. For sure. Percival beat Zest with this build, I believe. Damn. Look at this, the engineering bay. Oh, he actually lets it finish. Oh, that is... Huh. Please nerf SCV too strong. This was most definitely a cheese. Yes. Yes, it was. And we're going to be seeing another reactor in factory. And I'm thinking we're going to be seeing a quick Hellion play once again. But will Zoun try and take a natural at his third base? That is what Percival is trying so desperately to bait in order to get a lot done with the... Pardon me, with these Hellions. Ooh, Percival actually going to be repairing this a little bit. Hey, thank you, Kabuki Oso, for the 100 bits. Hope you're having a great time. Say hi to Danny for me if he is still awake. Ooh, Proxy Stargate coming down. And, well, so far it's no starport coming down just yet, which is a little bit surprising. Gonna be double Hellion coming in, and yeah, this is very strange out of Percival. Now, what is this gonna be? It's gotta be Proxy Oracle. You would only ever go Proxy Oracle with this, right? There we go. And 4 Hellions coming across the map, just beelining it. Will Zoun be able to prevent these units from running on in? If he cannot, this is going to be really difficult. He does have a shield battery on the way, but it's not done yet. Percival, he is going to look to squeeze on by here. Zoun with some pretty decent body blocking, but not good enough. And this is going to be several probes getting taken down. Ooh, not bad. Quick probe pull is going to mean he only loses 2 probes initially. And now there's only 2 Hellions left, which means that as this, pardon me, the shield battery finishes on up, we're not going to see anything more come in. Meanwhile, Oracle in the main base will get locked onto. Oh, the lock-on unfortunately gets broken. A little bit sloppy from Percival. He could have gotten the kill on this Oracle. He kind of got caught, like, bunged up on the minerals somehow. I don't know how. And now the recall will come in, and Zoun is going to be able to save that. Both players lost 2 workers apiece. We are looking at a pretty even game so far. It will be a 3 racks follow-up from Percival. The double Hellion that did survive before is going to try and run on in. We'll check on the 3rd Nexus. Well, there is no 3rd Nexus. Oracle going to be coming on into the natural expansion. There is nothing to defend right here. And Zoun, he should go after this fresh mule. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to kill 2 SCVs and a brand new mule. That is a really, really nice find, particularly killing that extra mule. And Zoun, he is going to be getting very aggressive with 4-gate blink, but no robotics facility. And Zoun saying, you know what? I'm tired of you being the one who dictates what happens here. Oh, look at the probe. Oh, angles off the Hellion. Very, very cute right there. Now we do have a 4th gateway. It is proxied. And this Oracle can provide vision to the high ground. 2 tanks. Very nice. Not going to help you if they're up at the front, though. And there is so much surface area in the main base for Blink Stalkers to cause a ton of problems. Gateway about to finish on up here. Oh, and the SCVs are going to get pulled. We are going to be seeing a bit of a pseudo base trade. Well. Oh, is... Okay, yep, Percival's going to commit. This is going to be a base trade right here. And I actually like this, now that he's got this tank up on the high ground, and another tank about to finish up, 2 Marauders on the way. Meanwhile, on the other side, Zoun, I don't think he can necessarily hold on here. He's going to pop battery overcharge. Will it be able to stay alive, though? No, it will not. Gets taken out immediately, and 2 gateways are going to get depowered. So this is actually really, really good for Percival here. He does have to be very, very careful. Recall is on cooldown. Ooh, a big blink forward, going to try and take down these tanks. But the Oracle goes down, as well as most of the Stalkers. In fact, all the Stalkers will go down. The reinforcing ones from the original force that were on the other side of the map do manage to make it on out. Percival, he is moving on into this main expansion. Main base. He's going to find 10 probes and even an additional Stalker. Oh, I don't know about Percival continuing to move forward, but he will get this tank sieged up. Zoun, he's in a lot of trouble right here. He's going to try and blink on top of the tank, but there's too much firepower from the Terran. He will keep that alive, but this one Stalker, oh, it's barely going to take out the tank, but that costs so much to do that. There is so few units from both players. However, I think Percival might just be doing it. He's got just a little bit too much. That tank, look at the target fire. He takes down the Stalker. Now, the couple of Marines coming in are going to be enough to reinforce this for Percival. Percival, the tank survives with 7 HP. The mule dropped to heal it up. This is so impressive. Percival is on the verge of making this happen against Zoun. That Stalker tries to get the kill. A second mule being dropped. Percival, he is going all in with this. Can he make it happen? I think he can. Zoun, he is going to try and hold on. He's got a bunch of shield batteries coming in behind this, but only one is done at the moment. These mules helping out so much. Battery overcharge gets immediately obliterated. Oracle going to try and hold on. Will actually take out all of the Marines, so there's no anti-air here for Percival. But he still has a 19 army supply lead. And Zoun, he is in so much trouble. More Marines going to get taken out here. But the Oracle's actually going to run out of energy and won't quite be able to kill off that last Marine. A 3rd tank will now show up. And the Void Ray trying to be produced from Zoun. It is too late. The entire front of this base will get taken out. Percival, he is rebuilding SCVs. He's actually going to take... He has taken the SCV lead. And now this base is under so much threat. Void Ray gets recalled from that position. And will it be able to take this out? The blink is going to come forward from Zoun. He will be able to get 2 of these tanks. But is it going to be enough? Honestly, that Void Ray cleaned house. But Joan still lost so much. And Percival, he is really, really far ahead right now. He's up 6 workers. Oh, the Oracle is going to get jumped on by these stimmed Marines. Will get taken out. Void Ray, man, it's up to 6 kills right now. In fact, it might even get a 7th. And Percival, he waits for a couple more units. He is going to march them across the map. Joan, what does he have to be able to hold on? Not a whole lot. Oh, and the Stalker, one of them will get caught out here, but it does manage to escape. Battery overcharge is back off of cooldown once again, but there is no shield battery at the natural just yet. Still another couple of seconds. Oh, that Cyclone almost getting taken out, survives with 1 HP, and a big stim coming in here from Percival. Joan, he is trying desperately to hold on. He might actually do it. The Marines are very, very low on HP. And Percival, oh my god, can he actually make a hold here? He's up to 2 Void Rays, but the blink forward is going to be enough to deal with this very, very slowly but surely. There's no way. There's no way, right? Scan will come down. Oh, and the 1 Void Ray does get taken out. Nice job from Percival. Gets the lock on. These Cyclones are very, very beneficial right now. Finally, we have some medevacs coming in here. Oh, that Void Ray is... Oh, it just barely survives. Joan, he is fighting on so hard, so valiantly. But does he have enough? The answer is I don't think so. This is so insanely close. Those medevacs are such a difference maker right here for Percival. If it was not for them, we might have actually seen Joan potentially clean this up already. Percival, he is looking to cut off this army. Oh, medevac almost gets taken out, but not quite. Joan, he is desperately trying to buy time for himself. And that 1 Stalker, oh, it survives. Wow. Somehow, some way survives. And that last Stalker actually escapes. And it got the kill on that 1 Cyclone. But look at this huge SCV pull coming in. It is the boys coming in. They're back in town. Battery overcharge will get popped. Is there enough to hold on? I don't think so. But maybe Joan can make a miracle happen. He is targeting the Cyclone. Will take it out. Not a lot of medevacs here. The Void Ray from the back. Is he actually going to make this hold happen? He takes down the tank. The Void Ray survives with 2 HP. Joan, oh my god. Did he really make this happen? 21 SCVs went down, and now he's got an army supply lead. Are you freaking kidding me right here? Percival, he is on 37 workers. He just dropped 3 mules, lost 22 workers. Joan, how did you do it? We are on the verge of a huge comeback here from Joan in this game. Percival, he is trying to hold on here. But Joan, he's going to blink forward. He takes out the first tank. He takes out the second. The medevacs and the Marines and the Marauders are all exposed. They will get taken down here. Joan, he is up 12 army supply. Can he make this happen? I believe in miracles. I believe in Joan. There is just too much Protoss. Percival was on the verge of winning here. But Joan held against all odds. Now Percival, he is potentially overcommitting right here. But he has killed 10 more SCVs. He gets another medevac right there. He's on 3 bases. And Percival, he is on just 15, 16, 18 army supply. My god, what are we looking at right here? This is one of the closest games. It is so insanely close. This is absolutely down to the wire. Joan, he's taken the gases at his 3rd base. He's got a Templar Archives finished on up. He's adding on 3 more gateways. He's getting Storm. He is just so in control of this game. It's 58 probes to 26 SCVs. Percival does have a small army supply lead, but Joan, oh, he's going to find this medevac. And he has got charge done, or, well, not done, almost done. And honestly, the recall right there, that's going to be enough. He blinks forward, cuts off the units from getting into the medevac, and will take them all down. And the Stalker survives with 1 HP. Joan, He is warping in 3 High Templar. If he gets up to Storm, there is just no way for Percival. What an insane game number 5. Storm charge +1 attack. This gotta go on YouTube. Oh, you're damn right it will. And the boys are getting pulled again. The boys, they're back in town for one last engagement. Will it be enough? He's gonna have to contend with Psystorm. Joan, he's going up to 10 gateways. Percival, he was so close. So insanely close. But now Joan, if he just lands 1 or 2 storms, it is all over. But he's moving out with the Warp Prism. Okay, he will come back in. He spots the army. There is a Liberator here, which does complicate things a little bit. But as long as this storm lands, oh man, it is all Ogre. And there is the storm all over the SCVs. 6 of them getting taken out immediately. We do have another storm coming in, blanketing everything. GG is called, and Joan takes game number 5. What a comeback. He was dead to rights, but he makes the miraculous hold and turns it around and wins the whole thing. GG, what a series. Percival shows up tremendously strong. But Joan manages to hold on. GG's. Insane stuff out of Joan. I cannot believe that we just saw that hold. Absolutely